Welcome to PurplePond YouTube channel. Let's look at what are the ways you can hold gold in electronic formats. In electronic formats, you can buy gold as ETF units, exchange traded units. What is the advantage of buying exchange traded units? You will be able to buy it at the price, at labor price which reflects the London Stock Exchange. During the trading hours, you will be able to buy the gram of gold at the prevailing price. If you are okay with buying gold at the stock market, that is, you possess a demat account and you don't mind buying in terms of grams, because ETF gold can only be bought in terms of grams. If these two are okay, go ahead, accumulate units in ETF, and whenever you want to buy the ornament, sell your ETF gold. That will reflect the price of the gold on that particular day. Walk across the road, buy your ornaments. If you don't have a demat account or you do not want to trade on ETF gold, the next best method is you can look at investing through gold savings funds. These are mutual funds which primarily will invest into gold ETFs. So when you accumulate through gold savings fund, the only difference is you don't need a demat account to invest through gold savings funds. Gold can be purchased in terms of rupee. They convert it into units. You don't have to buy it in terms of grams. For example, if you want to accumulate the gold in terms of SIP, every month I want to set aside 10,000 rupees for accumulating gold to gift it to my daughter, that can be done. You can just subscribe to a SIP in gold savings fund and you can keep on accumulating it, and the day you want to convert it into gold, the number of units of gold is there. Per unit price will reflect the appreciation of gold price from the time you bought and to the time you are going to sell. So you can collect the money and walk across the road and buy your ornaments. So these are the ways in which you can hold gold units, or gold, you can enjoy the appreciation in gold price. The most important facility which we have got it in the past 2 years is the sovereign gold bonds. These are gold bonds in electronic type issued by Reserve Bank of India. So when it is issued by the central bank, Reserve Bank of India, there is no chance that there could be an element of default. So there is a guarantee on the bonds. So these bonds also will track the price appreciation of gold. What does RBI give you? They give you the units in terms of grammage on the particular day, and that will be an average of 7 days price ruling in LIBOR. Then you will be buying it at that price and you will hold the gold units which will be equivalent to grams for 8 long years. So you will have to be very careful if you want to hold it for 8 long years or you want to liquidate it before that. So 8 long years if you are going to hold it, then you have the benefit of riding the price rise of the gold and selling it at the end of 8th year. At the end of 8th year, the bond gets matured and the money gets credited into your bank account, with which you can again buy the ornament that you are planning to gift it. Having said this, will not the gold price go down? Yeah, possibility of gold price going down can also be there, but since it is 8 long years, the historical returns, if you look at it, a 5-year rolling return, any 5 years you have not had negative returns on gold. So to a large extent, you can be very comfortable that I am going to lock myself into gold for 8 years and probability of loss on investment is almost nil. If this is the case, the next question is, what happens if I need money in between? This is a point to be noted. You will not be able to liquidate this at fair price if you want the money well within 8 years. Immediately people can tell me, these bonds can be traded on the exchange. Yes, the bonds can be traded on exchange, believe me, no bonds, no SGB bonds are getting the fair value, because the buyer knows that you are in need of money. So he will always ask the bonds to be bought under discount. So there could be a price erosion when you want to go and sell it in the stock market. So a simple advice would be, if you cannot hold on to 8 years, you may desist from investing into these bonds. What are the other advantages of investing into these bonds? These bonds are very attractive with respect to, whenever you invest in any of the instrument, the returns or the gains are to be taxed. Here, this enjoys a special status. The returns, if you have held these bonds for 8 long years and you have held it to maturity, the gain that you derive from this investment is completely tax-free. There is a zero capital gain tax on this investment. The next, government wants to encourage you buying electronic gold. They want to discourage import of physical gold. So they are incentivizing you with a 2.5% of the investment value as the incentive every year. People immediately jump up and say, sir, 2.5, it's too low. Boss, it is in comparison to zero. When you buy a gold ornament, gold coin, you get zero. So this 2.5% is in addition to the price rise or price increase for your investment. So this 2.5 is an incentive. So whatever is greater than zero is always a value to look at. Let's assume if you are looking at 5 lakhs investment, 12,500 rupees is paid to you every year for the 8 years that you stay invested. The next question people jump at me is, 2.5% taxable. Yeah, 2.5% is taxable. Even if you take a 30% taxation on 2.5%, still the money left, very close to 1.75%, will again be an income which otherwise you would not have got. So whatever income that you get, it's an additional income. So don't gripe about a low percentage or it is being taxable. It is an completely extra income that you get from this investment. Who all can invest? Sadly, NRIs will not be able to make this as an investment avenue. The next, individuals and HUFs can invest up to 4 kgs in a financial year. The non-individuals, the trusts and the charitable organizations, they will be able to invest up to 20 kgs in a financial year. So friends, if you want to include gold as a asset class in your portfolio, or you want to enjoy the price appreciation of gold, you believe gold is a investment product, you have this electronic holdings as a smarter way of investing into gold. The next important question is, will gold move up from today's price? What is your view on gold? Will gold increase or decrease? See, gold has historically been an asset class, or gold has always appreciated in value whenever there are uncertain times in our day-to-day life, or any uncertainty, people run towards safe haven. Gold investment is always described to be a safe haven. So if you look at the uncertainty looming large, we do have uncertainty. I am talking about the pandemic. So we all believed the first wave, or when the news about the pandemic broke out, we all believed, yes, soon vaccines will be available and we will be out of this. But sadly, vaccines are available, vaccinations are at full swing. Still, we have now had a lot of discouraging or a lot of unpalatable news that the second wave is stronger, the spread is much faster. So again, we are getting into a period of economic uncertainty or the uncertainty which everyone will try to take a safe haven attitude. They would try to move out of the riskier asset class and invest into gold. This would be one of the reasons for which the gold can appreciate in near future. Apart from this pandemic, whenever there is a geopolitical tension or whenever there is a sharp increase in crude oil, the inflation increases uncontrolled, all these are factors which influence the increase in gold prices. So friends, increase in gold price, if you are committed for a long term, is given, and I would strongly recommend to include gold as an asset class in your portfolio, and it can go up to 15% of your portfolio value, and lot of pension funds have included, and their risk adjusted returns have significantly improved. So gold can definitely form a 15% allocation in your portfolio. Use gold as a diversifier. Use the uncertain times to improve your portfolio returns. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel. Let's meet with yet another concept, yet another day. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.